Hello guys, Christian Veru here, and this is 6 things that happens if you hold your breath. Firstly, if you want to hold your breath longer, there's a video in the description below with 6 tips on how to hold your breath longer. The numbers I use in this video are examples and based on someone with almost no breath hold training. The time before you get these reactions will be different from person to person. Do not hyperventilate when holding your breath, and do not hold your breath alone underwater. So let's just get into it. Number 1, feeling good. In the beginning, it's comfortable and you feel just fine. Number 2, it starts to be uncomfortable. After around 30 seconds to 2 minutes, you will start to feel uncomfortable and a need to breathe will start to show itself. This is because of the buildup of the CO2 in your lungs. You're not actually out of air yet. Number 3, contractions. If you push through the feeling of need to breathe, you will start getting something called contractions. This is muscles in your diaphragm starting to contract, trying to make you breathe. You're still fine and you can hold your breath for quite some time still. When I get the contractions, I can usually hold my breath for 1 to 3 minutes longer from the time I get the contractions, depending on how I feel that day. Number 4, lightheaded. You will start getting a lightheaded feeling because of the high levels of CO2 in your blood. If you're not experienced with holding your breath, you will probably not feel it that much because all your focus will be on the pain you feel in your lungs and the contractions in your diaphragm. Number 5, samba. If you push through the pain and hold even longer, you will experience something called the samba. That is when your body starts shaking and you lose control over your muscles. You should never hold your breath to this length. Number 6, blackout. Eventually you will get a blackout. This is when your brain says it's enough of this, it's time to breathe again. You will black out and your body will automatically start breathing again. Unless you're underwater, of course. If you're underwater, it is game over, and this is why it's dangerous to hold your breath underwater alone. Here's a little extra one. If you start breathing out when you start getting the contractions and the pain in your lungs, you will ease that pain. But you're also breathing out oxygen, which would be used to hold your breath. So you can actually not hold your breath longer, it's just less uncomfortable. Hope you found this helpful, and come back next week for new videos about underwater breath hold training or something else that is related to this. Subscribe.